In this video I'm going to talk to you about membership cards and identity cards as produced in the iDirres system. The iDirres system will allow you to produce cards with everything from details as simple as a user's name, a membership number, an expiry date and a barcode, through to a full photographic card with the company name and again the same data replicated. So what we shall do in this video is I'll show you a number of points that we will cover in the following objectives. Objective 1. You will understand where the information comes from to populate the ID card. Objective 2. You will see how to produce an ID card. And Objective 3 will discuss the various types available to you and how they can be used. So, to cover Objective 1, I will now show you where you get the information from for the ID card. First of all, we need to have Contact Resource open. We do this by going to the sidebar. In this case, I've gone to Contacts and I have gone and selected the name already out of the database. Remember, if you cannot see the Contact Resource sidebar, you maybe don't have permission to access it and you need to speak to your company appointed system administrator. So, first of all, let's go and open this record. I'm sure we're all familiar with the records and how they're laid out in Contact Resource, but just for brevity I will show you the key areas. So obviously we have the salutation, the forename and the surname, which we'll use on the card. Most of the detail here in the contact details isn't actually used on the cards. However, the contact picture here is used on the cards and is a great feature because it means that by producing a card with a picture on it and then a record like this, when somebody's on the door or when somebody's running the caravan park or another location such as that, by being able to bleep the card, it will open this record up with that picture, and that's a great feature to have. If we move to the Information tab on the bottom here, we also have a Membership Information box. The Membership Information box has a start date and an expiry date. To change any values in here, we obviously go to Edit, we then select the record and then save it accordingly. That covers where the information is derived from and how you alter and amend it accordingly. So we need to go back to Contacts, and now I simply go to Tools and select ID cards from the menu. The default option is always membership card at the moment. We have got added extra features that will go in there later on, but for the time being you can only select membership card. Then we have the ID card template, and here we have a large number of cards for you to choose from. So for example, we can just produce a standard ID card, which is no more than a bit of text, through to a custom background ID card, photo, standard ID card, custom logo and background, and custom logo with a background. So for demonstration purposes, this here is no more than a standard background, custom background image. In this case, what we're going to do is we're going to do a custom background photo ID card. Click Next. The system allows me to go and select a background image should I want one. Here I have an image that I've selected and I will now add it. Obviously you need to get the sizes of your image right, and that can help out, but that's dependent upon the background image type that you're after. Just as a footnote as well, at any point if we need to go back, we need to press this backward arrow here, which is a standard Microsoft Wizard implementation. Anyway, we've got an image that we're happy with. We now move to the next. We then select the product that we wish to print upon. Again, there are a significant number of options available to you. And this here is the part I was discussing about with the background image. If I'm going to select these Avery standard laminated ID cards, I need to make sure that my height and my width and the page size all fit together. It sometimes requires a bit of trial and error. By default, the system will make sure that you print first page on all labels. However, at the end of the day, if you have a partial tray of labels, you can actually tell it where to start and finish from. If we then go next, we're then ready to produce an ID card, and before you know it, you'll have an ID card available for use. Here we can see an ID card that's been output by the system. So we have the company name across the top, we actually have the photographic image of the person, we have the name, we have the membership number and an expiry date, and we have a barcode. One of the options that we did tick was for the company address to be printed on the bottom, and again, here is the company details. There are so many options available with the iDirres ID and membership card option that really the best way for me to demonstrate it to you is to say that maybe you should have a look and explore through and find the label type that meets your requirements best. Think about the environment where your ID cards and membership cards are about to be used. In some environments, text only will suffice. However, in other environments where you may know historically that cards have been passed about between people and other such things have happened, having a photograph on the ID card means that every time that card is scanned, a user's picture will appear on the screen, and therefore your staff or yourself will know that it's the correct person with the ID card. Each organisation and each implementation of the membership and ID cards needs to reflect the likely clientele and the likely issues that you will face in your environment. Should you have any questions or get stuck and you'd like to know more, please contact us using one of the usual means. In this part of the video, I just wish to show you some of the cards and the layouts that are achievable. So, to start with, we have a standard card here with no back, very similar to pre-printed. The pre-printed background options allows you to have sheets of cards already printed, so you may go to a professional printer for security card printing and therefore use iDirres to just print over the top. So, this here is an example of that. Notice the barcode applied and the expiry dates again. Here is a standard card, this time with the company title on the top. This here is a custom background with a photograph, but notice there's no company name. This is because, again, the company name may be pre-printed, or it may be that you decide not to put a company name on it, but the card will obviously work because when the card is scanned in at the point of sale, it will obviously link into your database and the ID numbers will sync. This card here has a 10% marker behind it, and again, working with a graphic designer, you'll be able to add different finishes to the back of the card, print them off and hand them to customers. The beauty with this is the fact that you can run 10% promotions, 20% off promotions or gold standard promotions, however you wish to do it, and you can use the iDirres ID card to achieve this. I hope that this brief taster of what's possible with iDirres ID cards will maybe provoke you to have a look at some of the other card designs that are possible to achieve. The scope is there. It's just a matter of spending a bit of time to examine what your requirements are and how best to use the system to meet them. Should you have any questions or need any further help, please contact us, as we'll be more than happy to help you achieve the desired results. Thank you very much.